Hello everyone, this is Coleman, the host of Coleman Studio Podcast. And today, with so much excitement going on in my heart, I can't be proud enough to share inspiring stories, moments that shape our lives, and our personal experiences to subject the matter. So, this is an episode you don't want to miss, and you don't want to ever get tired of listening to. So, sit back, relax, and just enjoy because from each episode there is always something to discover, there's always something to learn, and there's always something to draw inspiration from, which is the goal of this podcast. So please don't forget to subscribe, drop a like, and also drop a comment on what you feel and what your opinion is for each subject we discuss about. So right here today is my very close friend who I've known for over 6 to 7 years, and I've always admired him to be a very critical thinker, a super intelligent guy, and someone who is passionate about personal growth, both in his field of expertise and in the also very vast in the crypto markets, which is the subject matter we're going to be talking about today. So with me here is Solomon, the smartest guy. So Solomon, what do you think? How are you feeling today? What do you think about this podcast, basically?
I'm good, my brother. It's good to hear from you once again.
Yeah. It's really been a while. It's really been a while. So
How are you doing over there? I heard the weather is at -20 now.
man, it's crazy for real. It's really crazy. But like, I miss Nigeria though. It's a very great place. So like today, I'm just basically going to learn from you because you've been into the crypto market since the first day I knew you. You've been into the market, and you've always like analyzed. You've always been the one to like guide. Even the first time I deposited money into like Binance and something like that, you were the one that guided me. Even my first trade, you showed me how to place some trades and all that. But like after some years, I gave up on it, because I lost some money in it, and I made some money from it as well. But like I gave up from it. So I actually invited you to this interview and to this podcast for me to learn from you again with you today. Like I want to learn everything back, and I just hope you're gonna convince me to put my money back into the market. But like I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go, but like I'm just happy that you're here today and you're here to share valuable insights for us, and you're gonna like break things down for me that is a beginner again. Donald Trump actually won as a president, and there has been some kind of controversial thoughts on the issue. Oh, he won. It's gonna be a good thing for the crypto. It's gonna be a good thing for BTC. There's also some people that are saying, oh, this is not good. So like, how does this Trump's winning, like, how do you think that's gonna affect the market? Do you think it's gonna like affect it positively, or is it going to affect it like negatively? Like, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, if you look at the markets from the first day that even before he won, when they were still going around doing campaign for the election. If you look at the campaign, how he was campaigning about crypto, that was like what gave it a huge boost. Because I can remember in one of the interviews, he said something like, we are not going to sell our Bitcoin. We're not going to sell our Bitcoin. And the United States have a lot of Bitcoin in their custody. Some they confiscated from criminals.
Yeah.
Some there are some, how America is. Some states have their own laws. So in some states, you're allowed to do whatever you want to do with Bitcoin.
Yeah.
In some states, there are laws stopping you from doing this or that, and then
Yeah, so each state has their own restriction on Bitcoin or crypto. Okay.
yes, on crypto. So when Donald Trump was campaigning and he was saying positive things about crypto, it gave so many people that boost, that confidence to like, okay, we have to go in now since the president, some we feel like he's going to win and he's solidly behind us. Even Kamara was like, they at first they were not with crypto. They wanted to regulate it, they wanted to stop it or whatever. But then when they saw that, okay, this is gaining Donald Trump some voters, they now decided to switch and be like, oh, we are going to support crypto, we are going to do this.
Really?
So we all saw their shenanigans. So we didn't fall for it. We stood behind Trump. Some of my guys, they had to travel to America to go and vote, even though they were not citizens.
Crazy.
I think that there's this law in America that anybody can vote even without a voter's card.
Wow.
Yes.
This is the first time I'm hearing that.
Yeah, there are some states you don't need to be an American citizen to vote. Once you are in the country,
Yeah.
you are there, you can just, I think the Republicans, they were able to make that possible so that they can use all these illegal immigrants that they are bringing around. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I had Trump complaining about that they are trying to get some people into the country to get some illegal votes or something like that for them to boost their chance of winning.
Yes, exactly. That was what they were doing. But at the end of the day, that's in our past tense. That's past tense.
Yeah.
Because Trump won. We won.
Yeah. A lot of people are angry, some people are also happy, It's not always, everyone is not always favorable, some people, but I think most of the world, they're happy about the turnout, So even the BTC, since he won, it has also been performing really well. The Bitcoin as well. I think it's almost 100,000 now. How much is it right now?
It currently is at 101,000 per Bitcoin. 101,000 US dollars.
Z.
Yeah. The all-time high was 104,000. That was 2 days ago.
Crazy.
As of yesterday, it dipped. I don't know what happened, but it dipped down to 90K. There was a massive dump.
Yeah.
And immediately after the massive dump, it was bought back up again, and now it's back at 101. So you know how crypto is. The ups and downs, market manipulation. There are some whales somewhere, I don't know, on an island, wherever they are, they have hundreds of thousands of BTC.
Wow.
They can decide to change the market. They can decide to dump on the market and buy back as well. So
Crazy.
basically how it works.
Wow, that's very, very interesting to know. Was
We have, because we have been anticipating for these 100K since 2021. This has 3 years, since 3 years now. We have been BTC supposed to, because the previous all-time high as of 2021 was 69,000.
Yeah.
And ever since then, but we are getting there. With time we might see 150, 170.
Yeah.
Before you call the end of 2025, we should be seeing 150, 170, or even 200,000.
Crazy. I think there was a part of this year when people had breaks. I think there was a time it dumped really hard this year. I don't know if it was this year or last year that BTC really dumped really hard.
Was this year it dumped down to I think $14,000-$15,000. So
That's crazy.
many are saying Bitcoin is dead, stuff like that. But the funny thing is, you buy when it's in the deep. That's one thing with crypto.
Yeah.
You buy when it's in the deep, and then you sell when
It's high.
it's at the top.
But one thing that really confused me when I was really into this cryptocurrency stuff is that when is really the dip? Because you can never know. You might say, okay, you might buy at when it's that has dipped, and it will dip again. Even that dip self, if you buy it, it will dip again. So when will you know when that dip is dipped that you can now buy for it to make some profit?
Well, if you look at the charts, you would know when to buy and when to sell. And you might not target the exact top,
Okay.
but you can always target the bottom.
Okay.
You can always start at the bottom. Why I'm saying this is this. When you look at the history of Bitcoin, I think the best time to buy is 1 year, a year before Bitcoin halving. Yeah, you know what Bitcoin halving is?
No, I don't know.
Okay, Bitcoin halving is those that are mining Bitcoin, those that are processing our transaction.
Yeah.
Their core machine, hardcore machines, and all that in their warehouses, wherever they are hosting it.
Yeah.
So those that are mining and confirming transactions, there is this amount of Bitcoin that they get on a daily basis. Let's say, like correct, I think on a daily basis, 3 Bitcoin is being released to the miners. So depending on how many transactions you confirm, you get your reward for it.
Okay.
So let's say every 4 years, I'm now talking about the Bitcoin halving.
Yeah.
Every 4 years, that reward is being divided into 2.
Okay.
So the halving is like half of a thing, like halving a thing. So
Okay.
let's say in the next 3 years now, because the last halving happened, I think last year, I'll be this year, April. So in the next 4 years now, if they were getting 3 Bitcoin per day reward for mining BTC,
Yes.
what they will now get in the next 4 years will be 1.5 BTC. So the benefit is this: it makes Bitcoin more scarce, and you know the law of demand and supply. Yes. So when something is scarce,
The price goes up. Yeah.
that's what's happening now. Even Apple, for example, Apple hasn't even gotten into Bitcoin unless they have been doing it secretly and nobody knows. But they have not got it. There are so many companies that have not gotten in. You know, the market cap of Bitcoin has now crossed the Google market cap. There is Google, there is Apple, there is a lot. Stay up there, Microsoft,
Yeah, Meta them and all that.
Google. I think gold is at the top. So I feel like Bitcoin is an asset that corporations, countries are now looking for, because there's only 21 million pieces of Bitcoin. You cannot mint more. We cannot mint more. But the problem with cash, why we are having inflation and all that, is you keep printing money. The more you print, the more the value decreases. Bitcoin, there's just 21 million pieces of it. You cannot mint more. And that's making it to become scarce, because the more people want it, the more the price is going to increase. There will be a time if all you have is 0.001 BTC, you will still be rich. Right now is not the case, but let's say in the next 5 years, BTC might be at the point whereby the market cap is close to gold.
Yeah.
Which means if you have one or more, it could be worth $1 million or $500,000. Do you understand? Just one BTC. So that's I feel that's where we're heading at.
Crazy.
Patience. It's crazy, bro.
Like I have like 2 questions on based on what you've said. Like kind of my first question is like you mentioned something like gold being the number one. What makes gold more valuable than Bitcoin? And the second one is that based on its scarcity right now, is it advisable to put some money in it as a beginner who doesn't who hasn't saved? And if I'm going to like put money in it as of now, it's not like I'm just going to go and put $100 because I know it's not going to yield anything, or maybe it might yield something based on if it's maybe I can make some profit or make a few tens of dollars on it, But like, if I want to go into Bitcoin right now, how much am I looking to get? Or if anybody that is watching this now wants to go into Bitcoin, I'd be like, okay, based on what you said, it's a very interesting stuff and the future of Bitcoin. Like, okay, I want to do this. I want to like put some money in it. Like, what is the minimum amount you would even advise someone to like dream of putting in if you ever want to go in? And obviously something that you're willing to lose as well, So like, maybe you could like maybe from the first question, like what makes gold more valuable than Bitcoin? Where Bitcoin is more scarce than gold. I don't know if that makes sense, but what makes gold over Bitcoin or over crypto?
Okay, well, in my own view,
Yeah.
we are in a world whereby if there is a narrative and there are lots of people pushing that narrative,
Yeah.
it it becomes the reality. You understand?
Yes.
Gold is a mineral resources, natural mineral resources, and with gold you can do a lot of things. We have our jewelries, and there are so many things you can do with gold, and you don't find it everywhere. Gold is not something you find everywhere, and at a point it was that asset that everybody was looking for.
Yes.
Countries are using it as their bank reserve, you know, and so many things. So it has been there from day one. And I feel like gold, silver, all these natural mineral resources will always be there till eternity. That's just how I feel.
So I want to cut you off here, please. Like, it's better to like put money in gold since gold is there and it's gonna like stay forever. Because most of the people now valuing gold and it's increasing year by year. And I don't know if it's depreciating or not. Because I don't really know anything about gold. But like, is it
Okay, I would say I wouldn't advise. Most times in crypto, when we say things, we say it's not a financial advice
exactly?
because we don't have power over the market on what is going to happen in the
Exactly.
future. We are just speculating based on the facts or the data that we have. So, an asset is an asset, and it's something that should be putting money in your pocket. You understand?
Yeah.
If at a point, let's say at a point in Banana Island in Lagos, there was a time you could buy land there for like 100,000 naira. Good in Banana Island.
Yeah.
But now it's so developed and advanced to the point that a plot there now could be worth $3 million, $5 million. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you are investing and you are looking to like get 10 times your investment, going to Banana Island to go and buy a piece of land of
$3 million.
$3 million to build a house that you will live in. It's not something you would want to do unless you have a lot of money.
Yeah.
Or that if you want to erect a building that you are sure that this building is going to generate a lot of money for you,
Yes.
then you can go ahead and do that. But then there are areas that you can still go and buy land. It's just like people who went and bought land at Epe, where Dangote built his
Refinery. Yes.
Yeah, there were people who bought land there at 50,000 naira. Now, I think lands over there are worth more than 15 to 20 million. I think they are worth more than that.
Crazy.
So when you check the return on investment, you see that it's a lot. So when it comes to gold, if you have enough money and you feel like, okay, you just want to like preserve your money, keep it safe, in case against inflation of the dollar.
Yes.
If you want to buy gold, good and fine. The inflation shouldn't be happening on gold. It will be happening on the dollar, but not on the gold.
Yeah.
Then if eventually there is a shake in the market, gold wouldn't drop as much. Even if it drops, because the market is always down and up, down and up.
Yes. This is really, it's really like valuable, like, so like for gold, I've seen it to be like something to like put your money into and just preserve it. It's just like preserving of wealth. If you have enough money, just use it to preserve against dollar, because against dollar depreciation or your own currency depreciation.
Exactly. It's just like buying a land. It's just like buying a piece of land.
Exactly.
Someone, there's this quote I saw on X. the other day, someone said you should go and buy land. They don't make more. It's just like Bitcoin. You understand? So they don't make more of it. There's land that has not been occupied, but then you don't wake up one morning and then see that another land is being created. You understand? You don't just wake up and, unless you people go and cover up a river or a lake,
Yes.
and then start building a house, the kind of things they do in Lagos.
Yes.
Lakey people, they will go and cover water and build house on top of it. If you on your tap, you will see orange water.
Yeah.
You know. So back to the question.
Yeah.
Would someone go for Bitcoin or gold? And you can go for either of them.
Yes.
You can go for either of them. But in my own view, I feel like Bitcoin can still do times 2. But I can't.
You can't assure the same thing for gold,
Yes, I can't say that for gold, because when it comes to crypto, we look at market cap before we buy something. If you have a lot of money, you can play in the big leagues, which is the Bitcoin, the Ethereum, the BNB, the Solana. You can just hang your boots there. These are coins and platforms that have built strong community. They have a lot of protocols on them,
Yeah.
platform people have built under their chain. So they will always be there forever, But if you don't have that money, then there's a site called CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. When you go over there, if you don't have enough money, you should be looking at from the 50th position to 100th position. That's where your eye should be going. From 50th position to like even the 200th position. You have to make your research, do your own research, and then find something there that is worth it, and then put your money there and see how it goes from there. But then if you have a lot of money, you can then buy those coins I mentioned, BTC, Ethereum. But in all, I would say this is not the right time to buy a coin. I keep telling it to people. You don't buy a coin when the chart has gone times 10. That's not when to buy a coin.
Yeah.
If you miss the cycle, you wait till the next cycle. That's the best thing you can do for yourself, because if you don't do it, you will buy a coin at a high, and when the bear market starts, for the next 2 years, you wouldn't be in profit. So you have tied down a money you would have used for something for 2 years, because if you sell it, you will be at loss. You understand? So that's how it is. I always tell people, you buy when it is red. You buy when there's blood on the floor. When there are sanctions on BTC. When China banned Bitcoin in their country,
Yeah.
they are crushing mining machine with bulldozers. That is when to buy.
Crazy.
When the American people are saying they are going to pass a bill to crush Bitcoin, that is when to buy. When Russia is like, we don't want BTC, that is when to buy. When it is in the red. When it has gone 60% down, that is when to buy. You understand?
Yeah.
So that's how crypto works.
That was really interesting.
Okay. Yeah, when it was at 16K, 20K, I had friends who bought. Yeah.
Nice.
So you just have to buy. Like I said, the best time to buy is, I'm giving this for free, but the best time to buy is a year before the Bitcoin halving. And then bull market starts a year after the halving. You see how it does?
Yes.
So if you look at the Bitcoin history, go to the chart, check from 2009. Yeah, check from 2009. Check the charts for 4 years interval. Check what happens where the market price was at a year before the Bitcoin halving, and then check where the price is a year after the Bitcoin halving.
Yeah.
That should tell you when to get it. Some people that are good with it, they started from 2010 to 2011. So what they do is every 4 years they come into the game. 2 years later they leave. You don't hear from them. They don't buy shit. But when they hear there is blood on the floor,
Yeah.
that coronavirus has happened, that BTC has fallen from 20 something thousand to like 3K. You see them, they will arise. Wow, what an opportunity. That's when you see them. Carry and buy. They go and buy, and then see what happens from there. The profit you will make, definitely you do make a lot of money than someone who just purchased the land, unless he bought the land where there's gold.
Man, this is like really valuable, and this is what people like pay a lot of money to actually learn. This is like really, really interesting, because knowing this, that's why like the smart ones that always ball out and all that, you think they're okay, maybe they're doing this and doing that. They're just really smart, and they know how the market works. A lot of people just go into Bitcoin because they feel, oh, it's Bitcoin that is running, and like right now is at 100 and something thousand. This is like basically the worst time. Me that is not even really into it will tell you, okay, this is the worst time to buy. How are you gonna buy it now? What if it dumps? You're just losing money. And what if it doesn't get back up to how you expected? And as a new beginner, as a newcomer to the business, you're just gonna have that panic and sell off. Maybe when it falls back to like 90, you just panic and like maybe sell off and all that. But like there are a lot of, for me, I believe that if going into cryptocurrency is a thing anyone wants to go into, or just want to focus on, or just want to do, that person must be ready to do a lot of research. Study a lot of it, know study guys that are into it, know what their secret is. A lot of people are online yapping about this. A lot of people are online claiming that they know things about this just to get views and get membership to their stuff. But like the main deal is, do you actually know how it works? Do you know what's making money on this? What are the expectations of me investing in this? There are many I think there is Web3 now or something like that. There is even Solana, Ethereum. These guys now have like grown. I knew like years ago when they were like really, really cheap. That time I was still selling. I'm telling you, they are peanuts. Even when BNB was like,
see the funny thing, there's a coin called Peanuts.
really?
There's a coin called Peanuts now. One, I think it was a rabbit or what,
Yep.
during the election time. I don't know what the police we are doing in US, and they killed two animals
Yeah.
that one TikTok guy owns. So
Oh.
Elon Musk started posting it. They killed Peanut. Why would you kill Peanuts? Then Peanut became a coin, and within 7 days of Peanut launching, Peanut got the Binance.
Crazy.
Peanut went from 1 million market cap to 2 point something billion market cap.
Jeez.
In a space of 2 weeks. So you could imagine someone that bought
it when it was still peanuts.
1 million, 2 million, and then just held on to it. Some people made millions of dollars. This is crypto for you. This is what crypto does. If you went and bought Bitcoin at 90K, you can't make $3 million unless you are buying it with $100 million.
Exactly.
You can't do that. So, like now, what people can actually do now is look for those standard coins.
Yeah.
That if you want to go into MAME, good and fine, but just make your research. Make sure that you're not buying the wrong coin, because they will just, your money will just go for vanishing. You have the coin though.
Yeah, but you're just gonna lose.
Exactly.
I actually learned a very, very, I don't know if I'm gonna call it a sad lesson, like a few years ago. That was like what like dismotivated me to stop cryptocurrency basically. So there was this guy I was following on YouTube basically, and he was basically posting coins and all that. Like there was this time meme coin was like a hit. Like I think it was at that early period of meme coins. There are a lot of
2021 elongates. From then, star whatever.
Man, you can remember. So then I was following this guy on YouTube. Like I basically like made some profit from him. So I
Safe moon, safe Mars.
Exactly, that their period. Safe moon, safe Mars. I made good money then. I made good money for them on those safe moon, safe Mars, because they kind of looked legit out of all the meme coins, but the later crashed, I think. So I was actually getting some of these updates from this guy, and later on, I now joined this YouTube. I now joined this Telegram. So he like posted like 10 coins or something, posted like different coins to say they are gonna do like 100x and all that. And one mistake I made is that I put my money there and I forgot about it. I checked it after 1 month. I was in minus. But I didn't put a lot of money in it then, you know. I just put like, I think like $300 or so. Or $400. I don't know. I lost everything. Like everything I lost. And I learned a valuable lesson about meme coins then. Meme coins, you don't invest them for long term. You watch it, like, as it's just like forex. You're watching it. If it gets to the point you just want to sell it, you just sell it instantly, you know. Then that the same period, I was trading a lot, so I was making some money from crypto then. So I told my brother about it. My brother then sent me like, how much did he even send? He sent me like a good amount of money. Sent me like $500,000 or something. I've forgotten how much he sent me. And I invested it into meme coins as well. His heart was there, so he was always telling me, check it. I should check it and sell it now. Check it. Man, I made like 3x or something like that for him. I made some money for him then. But him, he was always on my neck. I told him, bro, chill. Just chill. Let this thing stay for like 1 week. He said, you and who is chilling? How much is it now? I'll be like, okay,
Your brother is the wise man.
he's a very wise guy. So I was like, it's just maybe like Dogecoin, all those things that is gonna stay there for like a year or something. He told me no. After like 2 days, it has made 50,000. Okay, sell the 50,000. Give me this thing. So after he made his money back, and he asked me to sell it off. He sold it off, and I sent him the money back. So we are now trading with his profits, which was exactly the money that he sent me. And on that profit that we did this thing, we made extra money on that, and I did this thing. So due to his pressure and all that, although like he missed out on some profits as well that he would have made, but like it was also it's smart. Yeah. But like he was also smart enough to like know when to go out of the game, you know. He also knew, like, he was also smart enough to know when to go out of the game. It's not always like you keep it for a long time and all that. He just had a go. I just want to make this amount of money for today and I'm okay, you know. And he left. So me, after some time, after like I've given him, after I've like he's now enjoying his cash and just extra cash that he didn't work for in 2 weeks, you know. And me, I now like took my money. I took some money out of some coins and put it in some meme coins in those guys' Telegram channel. Oh boy, man, my money just went for vanishing. Like it just everything zero. It was really crazy then. I wanted to cry. I was like, man, I've given up. That was when I actually gave up finally on Bitcoin. I gave up. I said, it's not like Bitcoin, like cryptocurrency in general. I was like, man, I'm not doing this thing again. I don't want to do it again. So I don't know if meme coins are still there now, because this is a very, very valuable lesson. Like everybody has to learn. Meme coins and all these coins that are not trustworthy, just maybe invest in them or when they are on their early stages, because most of these coins are like scam or something like that. You can't trust some of them. Just want to like make some money and all that and just lead the markets. I don't know if it's still a thing now, meme coins, but I know back then I knew it was a thing, but I don't know. Yeah, this meme coin is still a thing right now.
Well, it's still a thing. I have a few of them. Like I have paper. There are lots of them that are going to do well. Currently, most of them are in billions of dollars market cap right now.
Wow, but that's nice.
Right? Yeah, these were coins I got into when they were still in millions, you know. So I would say this. If you are looking for a times 2 or times 3 in this bull market, You could go and buy coins like paper on Binance. You know, paper is it's around $9 billion now. In a proper bull market, you should get to 20 billion. You know, the peanut Elon Musk was talking about. I don't know. He might still keep talking about it, but they have already built a community around them. So peanut might get to 3 billion or 4 billion or whatever. There are still coins under 1 billion right now. You just have to like do your own research. I'm not going to say go and buy so meme coin, this and that. No, I'm not going to do that. But then you just have to do your research. When you go to CoinGecko, there is a section for meme coins. You will see the top 100 meme coins and by their market cap. So you could just go and look at something below 1 billion market cap. From 1 billion to like 500 million market cap, because any coin at 500 million they have a community. It's not easy to get to that level and stay there.
Yeah.
So you try to work with meme coins that have strong narratives, like all these kind of memes you already knew.
Yeah.
Something you already like the Dogecoin. Dogecoin has always been there, and it has people like Elon Musk always talking about it. He even created a department in the US just to like make sure he's talking about Doge, and called it a Department of Government Efficiency or whatever he called it. At the end of the day, we know he's still promoting Dogecoin. Still another way, So like those kind of community, some people they call it a cult. People who buy a coin and hold on to it, they are not selling. Whatever you want to do, that's the opium, the hype that they are getting from the fact that when they look at their wallet, they are seeing $1 million, $2 million is good. Then until when they decide to take profit. So meme coins are still there. You just have to do your own research and then be careful what you buy. And then there's this strategy anybody that's buying meme coin should use.
Okay.
The strategy is this: when you buy a meme coin, and you see times 2, times 3, the best thing you could do for yourself is take your capital and take a little profit. Then you can then leave something we call a moon bag. Moon bag is, let's say you bought a coin at 3 million or 5 million market cap, and then it got to 20 million market cap. You take your money and take some profit. You are okay. You can leave the remaining ones there. Just in case you sleep one day and wake up and you are seeing it, that Binance wants to list it. That something you bought at 5 million is now at 1 billion. You will have regrets that you sold, regardless of how much you took out. You are a human being. You will definitely have regret when you press that calculator. When you press that calculator and see that, you are supposed to have $1 million now.
Yeah.
You will regret. So if you leave a boom bag, no matter how, even if it's 30% of what you initially bought that you left behind, or 20%, if eventually the coin gets to Binance or does a 1 point something billion or 2 point something billion, that 20% that you left would be worth at least, even if it's $100,000 for you. You understand? So that's just how meme coins go.
That's actually crazy.
Sweet profits. You take out your money, take out some profit, and then you leave something for the future. So you never know.
Yeah, a future you don't know of. Maybe it's gonna like turn out good or turn out bad.
You never know. It could be the president. He might just mention a name, maybe something unrelated. Like he was just talking to her. He just mentioned
it. Yeah.
coin. That you go. That's how meme coin work. Once you say something that related to that, check it out. It's done.
Crazy. Like we spoke about regrets. I just recalled to like regrets I've had over the years, especially on Dogecoin. Man, I knew when Dogecoin was like, I think in Naira was like 1 Naira, just a few cents. But I made some money off Dogecoin. I bought it, I think, at It was at 1 naira then, and I bought it and sold it at was it 10 naira or so? It was moving between 8, 9, 10 naira then. And I now had that panic attack that is gonna like go back, and I sold it. So I just made that profit that I made, and I never went back to it. Went back to it again. And when it now clicked 50, like when it started going in dollars, started going. I don't even know how much it is now. Like God, even BNB, if I had gotten that thing, then it was like $20 something. It went to like $50 something. I was like, man, it has already like $50 something is too much now. It went to $100. I said, what? And it's going to $200. I said, crazy. Like, and you know, like a lot of people made money on that thing, man. And people are still gonna have that regrets, but like, yeah, people are still gonna have that regrets now. But like, if I'm still looking at it, maybe if you're holding it for the next 10 years, every single year that passes, you're still gonna have that regret. Why didn't I buy it last year? Like on these top coins, why didn't I buy it last year? So, I don't know.
The thing is, you just have to have a plan when it comes to all these things, because there will always be a new coin, a new project. Bitcoin started it. I don't know. It would be hard to have another coin that will cross Bitcoin's market.
Yeah, market cap.
But it's not. Yeah, it's not impossible. But there could be something, a narrative, a coin. There's this main coin called the Chill Guy. So
Yeah, that thing has been trending. Yeah.
Chill Guy came out, and I don't know, for no reason, everybody was posting it. Even the president of El Salvador posted Chill Guy. What's going on? Why is everybody posting this? Yeah. And at a point, I was looking at the chart because I don't buy when it's green. As of then, it was at 400 million market cap. I said I'm not going to buy. But I don't know what happened. It started dropping. So I was looking at it. I saw it at 250 million. I said, this is an opportunity. You either get it now or you don't get it, because something that everybody is posting, something that a president of a country has posted here, there is no way it will go back to zero.
Yeah, never.
It just shows that this coin has community, and based on experience, what I've witnessed, once there's a community, it's hard to just die. Yeah, so when I saw it at 250, I got him, and within 1 hour, it was back at 400 million.
Crazy.
1 hour. So I'm like, my money is almost doubled and stuff like that. But the way I'm looking at Chill Guy, it's something I'm seeing that it will get to Binance Spot. It has already gotten to Binance Futures. If you go to Futures, you will see it, and then from Futures, it will get to Spot. That's what I believe. I tweeted about it. Top three meme coins I feel would get to Binance, and Chill Guy was like at the top. It was like at the top of the prediction, So that's basically it, man. That's basically, if you are lucky enough, you make your research, you get on the right one.
Man, that was actually crazy. Well, like, how much is it right now at the Chill Guy?
I don't know. I will have to check. Most times when I buy stuff and
You just close it. You don't want to have that panic attack.
you don't want to have this fear, they call it FOMO, fear of missing out. Or you might see, hey, he's dumping, or let me go and sell. You sell it the next 2 days. Just like when 2 days ago when BTC dropped at 90K. Somebody might be, this thing, I've said this thing says, yeah, I've sold this, that sold this. Now, if the person comes back this night and look at it at the same 101,000, how? That's how crypto works. They will shake you off if you don't
Strong enough.
believe. They will shake you off and then make the whole profit by themselves. You'll just be filled with regrets.
That's crazy. Man, this has been like a very awesome session, Too many values, too many things. Like, I've learned a whole lot. in from this. Me personally, I don't know about others watching, but like me personally, I've learned a lot from you, from what you said, from your knowledge and everything. And I wouldn't be like so grateful to have you here, because this is like something people pay thousands of dollars to learn in a closed community, in telegrams and all that. So I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate every single minute, every single information that was given on this podcast. But like, mind you, we still have a lot of things to discuss, because I know from this video you're gonna have a lot of questions as well. A lot of people would like to learn things from you. A lot of people are gonna have questions for you as well, and they're gonna expect you to like maybe come on more episodes to talk about some of these questions they're gonna ask. So like I just hope you're gonna be chanced, or you're gonna give us the opportunity to keep having this session, because a lot of value was given. I think I should start charging to watch this podcast, because a lot of value was given for real, and I can't appreciate you enough. That was why earlier I said a very super intelligent guy, and most people will be like, oh, why are you saying this and all that? Like, you see what I mean. And this is someone that is so passionate about his stuff, so invested in it. So someone that he's not even only doing cryptocurrency. If you go to other things he knows personally, on his knowledge level, on his base, you see he got a lot of knowledge for many things. He got a lot of knowledge, so there are many things he needs to share. This podcast is for those who are yet to be seen. And I can't even maybe end this podcast without even giving a shout out to his brand Yaky.ng and his Telegram as well. I'm going to put the link to everything concerning him under this video, so you can just go message him and ask him some further questions. Join his community. He has a community where he teaches cryptocurrency, where he grooms you, where he teaches you what you need to know. He gives you the best advice, and he grows as well. As he's growing with you, gives you the best. Right from when I knew him, those that are with him, those that were there with him, then he just had a very small community. Then he was growing with a few people, and then he was making sure he was pulling everybody along and making some money for them as well. Like, if you see the money he was making, but it was good, So he's the best guy. I don't know about any other guru online. He's not a guru. He's just someone that wants to help. He's just someone that wants to give out that knowledge. He has communities. He has his website. So visit his website, Yaky.ng. Go to his Telegram channel. Join there. See what he does. See the signal. I don't know if he posts signal or not, but like, he drops updates there. And I think he got some paid I'm not sure. Do you have any paid community or something like that? You don't have yet?
No, I don't have.
The bed, bro. Like, you need to have, bro. I don't know. You're
I don't know. I think it's a personal decision. If you are making a lot of money, I don't see why you telling people extra to have consultancy. That's different. If you want to, like, maybe you are paying for an information here. If you feel like to give it out, you need people to pay as well. Yeah, I understand that. But then if almost information is free, you go to Twitter, go to YouTube, whatever it is, someone is charging you $1,000 for, someone has already given it out for free. Some people, they will get it for free and then feel like, okay, let me use this, let me leverage on this. That's, it's individual decisions. So what we do is, whatever information we get, we'll put it out there.
Man,
Let everybody use it, because tomorrow another person might have an information that you can't have, that you don't have, and they might return the favor, and everybody's making that money. Everybody's happy.
Man, that's really awesome, man. That's so kind-hearted of you. So I really appreciate you. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate your sacrifice, and that's why I brought you, for the world to know you and to learn from you as well. This is actually very interesting. You're an amazing person with an amazing heart. So I don't know. God bless you for your amazing heart and giving out so much information to us today. It's such an honor. It's such an honor to be with you today, and for me to like gain all this today. So thank you so much for your time, and we're gonna meet on the next episode. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, subscribe right now. Turn on your notification. your like, your comment, and wait for the next episode. Don't just chill and just sit down. Just turn on that notification, because the next one is coming with so much value that you don't want to miss out on. And a lot of secrets will be given, and a lot of tips are going to be given as well. So you don't want to miss out on that. So subscribe right now and turn on your notification, and also leave a comment. If you have any questions as well, you can just put it up, and we're going to attend to that on the next video or the later episodes, So Solomon, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you being here this evening, spending some time with me, sharing the most valuable information I've ever had this year or based on cryptocurrency. I really appreciate you. God bless you, man. Thank you for having me here, man. See you guys on the next one, bro.